Hello, dear readers. Welcome to Novel Spotlight. This is an audiobook of the novel The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Part 18. She had retired at 28. She apparently now worked for the BBC during their coverage of swimming events, had appeared on the TV show A Question of Sport, had written an autobiography called Sink or Swim, was an occasional assistant coach at British Swimming GP, and still swam for 2 hours every day. She gave a lot of money to charitable causes, namely to Marie Curie Cancer Care. And she had organized a fundraising charity swimathon around Bridgeton Pier for the Marine Conservation Society. Since retiring from the professional sport, she had swum the channel twice. There was a link at the TED Talk, and she had given about the value of stamina in sport and training and life. It had over 1 million views. As she began to watch it, Nora felt as though she was watching someone else. This woman was confident, commanded the stage, had great posture, smiled naturally as she spoke, and she managed to make the crowd smile and laugh and clap and nod their head at all the right moment. She had never imagined she could be like this and tried to memorize what this other Nora was doing, but realized there was no way she could be able to. People with stamina aren't made any differently to anyone else, she was saying. The only difference is that they have a clear goal in mind and a determination to get there. Stamina is essential to stay focused in a life filled with distraction. It is the ability to stick to a task where your body and mind are at their limit. The ability to keep your head down. Swimming is your lane without looking around, worrying who might overtake you. Who the hell was this person? She skipped a little further into the video, and this other Nora was still talking with the confidence of a self-help Joan of Arc. If you aim to something you're not, you will always fail. Aim to be you. Aim to look and act, think like you. Aim to be truest version of you. Embrace that you-ness. Endorse you. Love it. Work hard at it. And don't give a second thought when people mock it or ridicule it. Most gossip is envy in disguise. Keep your head down. Keep your stamina. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. Nora mumbled, echoing this other self and wondering if the hotel has a pool. The video disappeared, and a second later, her phone started to buzz. A name appeared. Nadia. She didn't know any Nadias in her original life. She had no idea if seeing the name would have inspired this version of her with happy anticipation or sinking dread. There is only one way to find out. Hello? Sweetheart, came a voice she didn't recognize. A voice that was close but not entirely warm. She had an accent, maybe Russian. I hope you're okay. Hi, Nadia. Thanks, I'm fine. I'm just here in the hotel, getting ready for a conference. She tried to sound jolly. Oh yeah, the conference. £15,000 for a talk. Sounds good. It sounded ridiculous, but she also wondered how Nadia, whoever Nadia was, knew this. Oh yeah, Joe told us. Joe? Yeah, well, listen, I need to talk to you at some point about your father's birthday. What? I know he would love it if you could come up and see us. Her whole body went cold and weak, as if she had seen a ghost. She remembered her father's funeral, hugging her brother as they cried on each other's shoulder. My dad? My dad? My dead dad? He's just come in from the garden. Do you want a word with him? This is so remarkable, so world-shattering. It was totally out of snitch with her tone of voice. She said it casually, almost as if it was nothing at all. What? Do you want a word with Dad? It took her a moment. She felt suddenly off balance. She could hardly speak or breathe. She didn't know what to say. Everything felt unreal. It was like time travel, as though she had fallen through 2 decades. It was too late to respond. because the next thing she heard was Nadia saying, "Here he is." Nora nearly hung up the phone. Maybe she should have, but she didn't. Now she knew it was possibility. She needed to hear his voice again, his first breath. Then, "Hi Nora, how are you?" Just that. Casual, non specific, everyday. It was him, his voice, his strong voice that had always been so clipped, but a little thinner, maybe a little weaker. A voice 15 years older than it was meant to be. "Dad?" she said. Her voice was a stunned whisper. "It's you?" "You alright, Nora? Is this a bad line? Do you want to FaceTime?" FaceTime? To see his face? No, that would be too much. This was already too much. Just the idea that there was a version of her dad alive at the time after FaceTime was invented. Her dad belonged in a time of landlines. When he died, he was only just warming to the radical concepts like emails and text messages. For the next part, stay tuned to Novel Spotlight. And please like, share, and subscribe.